Now, DMI technology from BYD has proven to be quite a revelation. Imagine this, getting the benefits of both electric power and no range anxiety is something else. But a lot of customers have been looking for a 7-seater premium mid-sized SUV from the brand. Well, that's what we have today. What's going on, guys? Roy Robbins here from Zigwheels.Ph, and today we'll be taking a first look at the BYD Tang DM-i. So for starters, the BYD Tang DM-i's look and exterior definitely just exudes a sort of classiness, some sort of opulence, especially with this front end right here. You got this huge grille, one of the largest in its class, and I like how all these designs are interlocked with each other, giving you that a little more of a sharp yet classy and of course premium feel. You got these full LED headlamps that look kind of like they're squinting as if they know something that you don't. Right here on each side, you've got these designs right here that look like air vents, giving you a little bit of sporty appeal as well, and a nice aluminum looking lip at the bottom. Right here, the side profile of the BYD Tang actually feels like a tall, cold drink of OJ, because it doesn't have any sharp creases right here on the side except for this large shoulder right here on the side that continues over from the headlamps all the way to the tail lamps, giving you this sense of size. In fact, the BYD Tang DM-i is one of the, if not the largest in its class, especially this wheelbase right here. You got 20-inch alloy wheels right here, 4-wheel disc brakes, 182 millimeters of ground clearance, and yes, these really thick 250 series tires. We'll be testing it out later on in the drive. Now, I love how this looks right here. You've got this roof rail on top and a slightest hint of black plastic cladding all around. This is, after all, a mid-sized SUV, and I like this overall clean look from the BYD Tang DM-i. So right here at the back end, you've got this really nice looking light bar, which kind of mimics the design of the front grille as well. You got the BYD logo right here, no loud badges at all, DMI of course, and Tang. You even have this nice electronic power tailgate, and on the inside you'll find your cable here for the vehicle to load function, which you can actually use this to power a lot of your appliances if you're going out of town, maybe a little bit of glamping here, or sometimes during emergencies. All right, so inside the BYD Tang DM-i, you are just awash with opulence thanks to this nice touched leather, soft touch materials right here on the dashboard, on the seats, even quilted leather on the seats, and even the door cards. I mean, right here, you've got 12 speakers all around from Dyn Audio. You got this huge 15-inch touchscreen infotainment system with both wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, and a 12-inch digital gauge cluster. I mean, one thing I appreciate about this is that with the other BYD vehicles, you got this small kind of a box right there, kind of like a cell phone right there for your gauge cluster. But here, it's got a full color screen shaped like a gauge cluster, and I really think that's a lot more premium looking. The leather on the steering wheel is nice to hold. You got a fast 50-watt wireless charger right here on the center, and it just feels really good on the inside. You even have ventilated seats for the front passengers here, and I gotta say, everything about the interior just screams luxury to me, despite the fact that the price is just at a very attainable price point. You even have ambient lighting on the inside, things that you don't usually see in the mid-sized SUVs in this price point. The front occupants also get full power operation seats. Fancy. One thing about the BYD Tang DM-i, though, is that they're going to enjoy the one-touch amenities right here. Your windows go up and down, just one touch of a button, and you can actually access your BYD app and an NFC card to unlock your vehicle, whether remotely or right here on the side. So no need to bring your key fob with you, or maybe keep it in your bag and just impress your friends with putting your key right there, or even your NFC activated phone. You can even start it up remotely and turn on the AC before you get to your car. Fancy. Right there on the second row seats, that's probably one of the most comfortable places right here in the BYD Tang DM-i. Your kids will absolutely enjoy your trip because you've got USB ports right there, you got an aircon vent, you got a flat floor, plus they're really going to enjoy this panoramic sunroof on top. basically just the first look of this. We'll be reviewing this in the future, but right now I want to give you guys my experience of driving the BYD Tang DMI because that's where the meat and potatoes are. So let's go. All right, so we're now behind the wheel of the new 2025 BYD Tang DMI. Earlier when I said that, well, at the start of the video when I said that DMI technology is a revolution, it's a revolution not because of its all new technology. I mean, sure, it's an all new technology, but the concept of having a plug-in hybrid isn't really that new. It's just that they were able to simplify and make it easier for everyone to understand the technology. And thanks to its implementation in the Sea Lion 6, Sea Lion 5, and the Seal 5, we all know how it feels, how it performs, and now in this much bigger form factor in the Tang DMI, this is just quite an experience. First of all, you've got a bigger 1.5 liter turbocharged gasoline engine that acts as the range extender for the electric motor. The electric motor now also makes more battery juice to help it out. It's got about 21 and 22 kilowatt hours of battery as compared to the 18 kilowatt hours in the Sea Lion 6. So you get more range, more power. And speaking of power, it makes around 271 PS and 315 Newton meters of torque, all going to the front wheels. What does it mean from 0 to 100? Yeah, 0 to 100, it's around 7.5 seconds. So it's fairly quick, fairly fuel efficient, and yes, since it's an electrified vehicle and all of the acceleration is being made through the electric motor, the NVH levels inside here is just phenomenal. I mean, you can barely hear anything from the outside world, and you've got some good independent suspension all around. And yeah, you won't be hearing even the switch over to the ICE engine once it needs a little bit more juice to power up the battery and power up the motor. It's very quiet. It's quite indeed, and that's why people are flocking towards plug-in hybrids or DMI technology in this case. It's because you get the benefits of driving around in an electric vehicle with the quietness, the instantaneous torque, but you don't get any of the range anxiety. Because one more benefit that you're getting out of DMI technology is that you can drive this around in purely electric power, so pure EV, and you get 110 kilometers worth of electric range, which is really nothing to sneeze about. I mean, even if you charge your car, let's say once a week, and use it mostly for city driving, combined power of the battery and a full charge and a full tank, get this, 1,200 kilometers on a full tank. So you get 21 kilometers per liter, according to BYD's tests, and that's combined. That's not just highway driving. That's combined both city and highway with the use of both regenerative braking. The regen on this thing is pretty good, but not too aggressive where it's actually going to be detrimental to your drive or even use one pedal driving. It still drives exactly like a car should. And that's what I love about these DMI cars. You can also customize your drive because you have adjustable drive modes right here and even adjust how heavy or how light your steering is going to be, which is BYD's advanced driver assist systems. You got a complete suite right here, a 360-degree camera with a see-through function. You even have adaptive cruise control or intelligent cruise control as they call it. You got lane keep assist, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring system, rear cross traffic alert, the works. Everything that you're looking for in a pretty much a premium mid-sized SUV, it's right here. So this is basically how smart their adaptive cruise control is from BYD. Now, usually with adaptive cruise control, it just adjusts your speed depending on its location on the road and the other cars around you. But with this, it even adjusts its speed depending on your steering lock. So if you have adaptive cruise control on and then it detects that you're actually going through some steering maneuvers and all that, it actually slows the car down as well, giving you an even more advanced adaptive cruise control experience. So it's not just slowing the car down because you've got a car right there. It also adapts itself to the conditions of how you're driving. All right, so this is just our first impression, but my first impressions are definitely through the roof. I am impressed with the BYD Tang DM-i. I'm not going to discuss a couple of other things right here, but don't let me stop you from reserving yours right now. Check out the description box below, head over to BYD Philippines website, and get to enjoy the BYD Tang DM-i, because this is just going to change the game again for BYD. So that's our first look of the BYD Tang DM-i. BYD Philippines hasn't announced official pricing as of filming, but they did tell us that indicative pricing would be around 2.2 million pesos. And for 2.2 million pesos, you got this huge package right here, 7-seater premium, this mid-sized SUV. And you got to remember, with the BYD Tang DM-i, you get once a year PMS, apart from the overall fuel savings that you'll be getting from this bad boy right here. If you want to be first to get your BYD Tang DM-i, check out the description box below. We put a link to BYD Philippines so you can reserve yours right now, and head over to Zigwheels.Ph for even more BYD vehicles. Thanks so much for watching. It's been Roy Robinson, Zigwheels.Ph. See you guys next time.